Yeah. Hi, hi, guys.
All right, all right. You is your mic crackly or is that just me? Yeah, I think it is.
Is it mine? Is it
No,
mine?
his does this.
Okay. Mm.
And I got to listen to it because if I don't catch it, if I don't say something about it, then it sounds crappy in the podcast. So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
we're good now. 100 times better. 100 times better. That was it.
You cut. Okay. Yes. Woo.
We made it another 500. Another 500. Do.
I am, but I'm also doing a little bit of everything, which we'll talk later after
Okay.
this one. Uh-huh. Thank you. I'm also handling the social media, so I'm the guy behind all those tweets and Instagram posts, TikToks, shorts. I do all that. And yeah, so your question is so Eclipse, it's a AI tool like you said to capture your streams using AI, and they can just get your best gaming moments. Either it's a kill, it's a death, gulag, just all those good things you would want to get, but then you don't have the time for it. So that's where we come in. Our tagline, if you guys are familiar with it, it's you stream, we clip. So that's our ultimate goal, is to help out every streamers out there, because most of them are, we see like the way we established ourselves is that we see that these streamers need help with just editing their gaming clips, and like from their 10 hours, 5 hours of streams, they don't have the time to get those good clips. That's why we want to help them, and that's where our AI plays. So
Yeah, we do
the
talk
thing.
about that a lot. That as a
Uh-huh.
streamer, you need to be more than just you need to be putting out more content than just streaming stuff. And sometimes
Yeah.
it's a a highlight clip or whatever, because no one wants to watch your VOD of your
Yeah, yeah,
streams. So they want to see the highlights. They want to see the good stuff.
hundred
So
percent,
it's a
100%.
nice tool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we want to help.
go ahead.
We want to help streamers to grow on either TikTok, Reels, Instagram, or even YouTube, because that's where the potential of growth in social media, right? And I saw this video the other day. It's about the data that shows that actually 80% of short form contents on social medias are um, that it's what works in social media, and that's what we provide to streamers. We we have the tool for the short form content, so our AI and our editing features are um, just exactly what every streamers need. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys a bit about our team, our Eclipse team. So our research and R&D team is based in Vietnam, if you guys didn't know that before, and our operations team is based in Indonesia, which is me and the other guys in the office. So I apologize for the like a heavy accent and grammar mistakes or something. That's because I'm not a native. And then
You're doing real well.
yeah, and then our grow team is also in US, which you guys know, Jason. So yeah, we're just all over the world pretty much. But yeah, we try to make this work. So here we are.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a really good job, and let me just kind of rewind back to like how I
Mm-hmm.
actually came across Eclipse, because I'm the one that actually brought this up to Wild, and I've been bringing this up to a few different people in the communities that we help manage. And
Mm-hmm.
it started back with Athena. I ran into Athena because I was running into that same problem. Okay, you're not going to grow on Twitch. There's no way that you're going to grow on Twitch. The platform's too big. There's too many people streaming, especially if you're
Yeah.
streaming big games. So I found Athena, and the ability for AI to go and create those clips. I was able to then start creating small montages for myself, whether it be for PUBG or whether it be for Call of Duty. And then I ended up making a video on them and recommending them to other people. And then literally a few weeks after I posted that video on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
they announced that they were going to be shutting down.
Shut
that
down.
was that was devastating to me. And I just released a new video talking about Eclipse and everything on my YouTube channel. You guys can check it out at youtube.com/Dagan07. um, and I go over some of the goods and the bads with that, and we'll kind of touch on some of that here in the podcast. But
Mm-hmm.
when I found out Athena was shutting down, I went on a search to find a suitable replacement, and man, it was really difficult. There's not a whole lot of players in this atmosphere right now. Like there's a pretty decent sized gap. I mean, there's a handful, Eclipse being one. I ran across sizzle.gg as well. That was one. But I really found that Eclipse was the best solution out there for me at the time. And that's when I began really integrating myself within the Eclipse community, pointing out bugs, pointing out areas of the
Mm-hmm.
platform that could be improved. My background as a
Yeah.
web developer and software engineer, front end
Yeah.
engineer. That's when I was like, okay, here's some UI and UX items that can really improve the usability of the platform. And that's when I got the opportunity to be in contact with yourself, Jessica, Jason, Della,
Mm-hmm.
the development team, the engineers. I've had the privilege of talking with the CEO directly, and that's kind of how this whole relationship here started out. Was I found something that I really liked. I believe in the platform. Let me give them, from a developer standpoint, let me give them
Mm-hmm.
some suggestions that I think would really take the platform to the next step and help them evolve, because it is a young platform. You guys are what, 18 months, 2 years old now?
A year, just a year.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Just a
just a
year.
year. So
I must say, even when you first brought this to me, there's already been leaps and bounds, changes made.
tons.
Tons of changes. It's really
Yeah.
there. It seems like you guys are working really hard to keep innovating and keep getting more pieces working and
Oh
stuff
yeah.
like that. So it's
We're out
been
here grinding. Yep.
Yeah, most definitely. So, Jessica, what
Mhm.
differentiates you guys from competitors like Sizzle and the like?
Right. So we're actually pretty similar with in the AI side. We're pretty similar with what Sizzle does, but then what differentiates us is that Sizzle actually they capture single kills. So if we're talking about FPS clips, they'll be giving you guys single kills clip. So with the clips, we give tons of other gaming moments, not only single clips. We do chain kill, we do kill streak, we do, like I said, gulag, deaths, victory, with all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we did like a benchmark with every of our competitors, and we found out that Sizzle only gives single kill clips. So that's
Mm.
a significant difference.
Yeah, you're missing
And
a lot.
yeah, and then I'm not. They did just release like editing features for short form content, but I'm pretty confident to say we're pretty ahead of them because we did that first. We have all those editing features right before them. Those auto caption feature, s- stickers, insert stickers, and just that templates you guys need. Every streamers need. We provide them before Sizzle.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're
and
doing great.
yeah, so like I said, I've tested Sizzle. I didn't
Right.
like it. That again, that's
Oh.
why I believed in Eclipse's product so much better than Sizzle's. Otherwise, we'd be having a different conversation right now. But and like Wild said, you guys have been really trying to innovate and improve the platform really at a rapid pace.
Hmm.
You guys just released a paid tier upgrade to the platform. Um,
We did.
yeah, and then some of the things that I'm entered some of my clips into the winter or the Christmas the Christmas giveaway that you guys are doing, which
Uh huh.
guys, there's still an opportunity to get it. Y'all just extended it to what, the
Yep.
26th, right?
26th of December. Yep.
Yeah, 26th of December. So you have an opportunity to win. What was it? A Beacon Mix
We can
Create.
mix create Elgato Facecam and Stream Deck Original.
So
So you
so
get to
so
kill Christmas noobs and win a contest potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that sounds like fun. Um, so what are the main benefits? Because you guys have a free you have a free tier, and then you have a paid
We
tier.
do.
So what are the main benefits of upgrading to the paid tier versus just staying on the free tier?
Awesome. So real quick about our free plan is that we give the output settings to 720p. So it's a basic output, but it works for us, for streamers. But then if they want to go a bit more professional and more appropriate, then 180 1080p is I think they I think they need for just their short form contents or even long form ones. So like if they want higher quality and if they want faster stream processing, because with the free plan we process your vods like an hour after we fetch them, but with premium plan we've generate them automatically right after we fetch the VOD. So that's the difference. And the major one is also no watermark free. So with the free plan, you'll still get our watermark, but then with the premium plan, you'll be getting no watermark. So those are the three main upgrades you can get, and then like some exclusive TikTok templates. But we do make it make the templates free for now because we want everyone to try it out before we locked it as the premium exclusive feature. So
Cool.
Okay.
that's that.
So, with the ever changing landscape of gaming, is there a core
Mhm.
genre that Eclipse focuses on when determining what to train the AI to look for? Like, do you guys mainly focus on first person shooters like Call of Duty, or do you try to keep your eyes looking at a more broad set of games? Like, I know you guys support
Mhm.
like League of Legends and Rocket League.
Yep.
I haven't actually tested those within the platform to see what kind of clips you guys generate, but
Mhm.
Wild and myself and a lot of our listeners play a lot of PUBG, And I've noticed that you guys on that collect moments, but you don't really collect like kills or wins or anything like
Mm.
that. So, what do you guys look for when you are determining to train the AI? Is it mainly FPS
Uh,
genre because the signals there are so much stronger, or what is it that you guys really go for?
yeah, so we do both actually. Our our team, our CEO is actually very he's a very data driven guy. So what he sees in the data, that's what he leads. That's where he leads us to. So that's also the market that we're looking. So yeah, our major users are actually playing Call of Duty. That's why we're very much um, tweaking and always focusing on perfecting the AI for Call of Duty. We're very much look at the Call of Duty players as our main market, but then we also look another data we got that we're actually have users playing Apex, playing Fortnite. Those three main games are now the ones we're focusing on, and we're very much tweaking the AI constantly. And if we get feedback from another users outside of those three big games, then we'll 100% on tweaking that AI as well. So if you're saying that your PUBG is not getting accurate clips, or it's just giving you guys moments but not kills, then we're totally will tweak that. So yeah, we're looking at those both
So the
aspects.
best thing we can do is get more PUBG players playing for you guys and using your
Yes.
service, right? So the a little bit like the squeaky wheel's gonna get the grease, as far as they're the people that need more will ask for it and
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
we need that data to I just identify and like investigate where do these users want. Like we even have this tweaking group, and it's a team of our R&D team, and then our users who is willing to help us and
Okay.
just give feedback. So yeah, we're very much um always tweaking AI.
Okay.
We've got a whole community that we can send your way because our community
Mm.
we create monthly montages, and we rely
Right,
right
right.
now we rely heavily on a website called PUBG Report. PUBG.report is so
Oh, okay.
what that is that gives us the if somebody that we kill in game,
Mm-hmm.
if they're streaming or if they kill us in game and we're streaming, it gives us both views of that interaction. So if they're both streaming at the same time, you get both views. Otherwise, if they kill us or we kill them and they're streaming, then we see
Mm-hmm.
we get their in. So we rely on that a lot. But
Okay.
we definitely have a whole community of people we can send your way to really help
That's
build that game system out. That
yeah.
the AI tweaks and everything for that game out,
Mm-hmm.
and and we'll talk offline about this because I know
Yep.
Wild and myself would definitely love to be part of getting
Yeah.
PUBG tweaked really well because there's still a pretty big market out there. I mean, we just talked about this in our last episode. As
Okay.
of last week, PUBG is still the fifth highest played game on Steam.
Yep.
So,
Nice.
among active users, so it's still a top five game on the biggest gaming platform on PC.
And
So
that's not counting Epic users either, too. Now,
yeah, Epic
so
or Xbox or
yeah,
PlayStation or anything like
PlayStation.
that. So there's still a huge niche for that, which I
For
There's
think
sure.
I think needs to be filled. And like I said, our community creates montages, and this would be great for us to use for our be able to reference back to for our montages, and
100%. hundred
and
percent.
get these kills, and then because you guys do a really good job of having enough before and having enough after to create context for the clip. One thing that I noticed about Athenascope was it was like 5 seconds before the kill and 5 seconds after the kill. There's no context like leading up to Like, oh, like the clip that I submitted this last week for the contest was there's context with me doing a big flank on the last two people of the game, and I get them from the side. That's really good context going into that, saying this was a really
Mm.
good gaming move. Versus if you only have the first 5 seconds, if you had that first 5 seconds, you're only seeing me, aiming down the sight and getting ready to line
Yeah.
the guy up. So that's what
Yep.
I do like and do love about
You can, yeah, you can see some of
Eclipse.
the game sense
Yeah.
of the
Yep.
player,
Yep.
and
Yep.
a little bit more. Is it a real 200 IQ, 900 IQ play, or is it just, you know, a kill?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That
So yeah.
I don't. This might be. I don't know if you would know this, but is
Hmm.
there ability for the AI to tap into like the APIs of the games?
Is there a what? Sorry.
Is there the ability for like the AI, your AI training stuff? Does that connect to like the APIs for some of the games? Like PUBG's
Oh,
got kind of an open API that, I think that's what the PUBG reports uses to tell it when there's kills or when they get information
right,
off that.
right. So yeah, with us, no, we don't have that ability to like get the API from the
Okay.
game. Yeah, all we do is we use this technology. It's called OCR, which stands for optical. Oh, damn, my memory. Sorry, optical character recognition. Yep, that's
Okay.
it. So yeah, the way we capture clips is that uh the AI will look into your gameplay and just capture from the objects in game and like uh, just the words and like the sound, so it's audio and visual.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
captured, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Feature request. Send that up to the big man upstairs. To hey, let's marry the AI technology for the ones that don't have like an API that we can register to, or that we can correlate the timestamps to be able to pull out those different clips. Because again,
Yeah.
that's something that's really cool. Because
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
another another thing that was really cool
That's
that I'd
that's
love
a
to see.
lot of data for free
Yeah.
and easy. Yep.
Right, right. I'm actually surprised. Like I didn't know that we can get the API from the game and they can help just capture gaming moments.
Hmm.
Interesting, interesting.
It
Yeah.
depends on the
So
game. But PUBG is
Mm.
one of them that actually kind of opens that up for people. And I
Right,
don't think
right.
Call of Duty is. Call of Duty's not as friendly that way.
Activision,
Mm.
Activision,
Yeah. Yeah.
it,
Activision.
Right.
and
Yeah, yeah.
they changed their back end so much. It's like the
Mm.
op.gg, the stat trackers. They have a hard time keeping up with it as
Oh,
well.
okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
if you get a chance, check it out. PUBG.report is the
Totally, totally.
website that you can check that out. Um,
Okay.
but like we've been talking about, I know you guys support games like Rocket League and League of Legends, but
We do, yeah.
you guys also say you support like just chatting or IRL streams, and you guys state that you're
Mhm.
able to capture moments in that class as well. But how can you train an AI to pick up on what would be considered a good moment in those type of streams?
Right, right. So that's correct. We do support other games than those three big games. We have special customized AI for you can check the game list in our website. We support Rocket League, League of Legends, PUBG is one for sure, and then Valorant, CS:GO, just all those FPS and Mobile Legends. I'm not sure, but yeah, we got AIs for lots of games. And as for the just chatting and IRL, like this podcast, even we do have that AI specialized for audio type of stream. So the way the AI works is that they will get your voice spikes in the stream. So that's where they determine that okay, this is clip worthy,
Okay.
clipping worthy. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. Hey, you're muted.
Of course, naturally. So guys, if you're enjoying the podcast and want to go above and beyond just downloading and subscribing to support us, we've got a Patreon that you can visit at patreon.agamingmoment.com. Check out our Patreon for exclusive Patreon rewards. So just as I stated in my video, I think the
Hmm.
weekly showcase video that you guys create is an amazing idea. However, I think it could be executed a bit better. Because right now in its current state, it just puts clips together with some music, not really editing it to the music using transitions, cuts, slow-mos, and things like that to
Hmm.
make the video better. Is this something you guys are looking to improve upon?
100%. So we're actually aware with how our showcase is right now, and we've been gathering feedback from all our pretty much all our users what they want for the showcase, and it's the same with what you actually said and suggested to me. So we also came up with like an idea to just make it's a manual montage, so you can actually edit your own showcase. You have the full control of it. So what we provide would be clips and then just the editing features, the transition effects you need, all the sort of stuff. But then we'll call it I'm not sure what we're gonna call it, but right now it's the concept is that you're manually editing your showcase. So and then we collect another feedback from all our users, and they're actually like that ability to like just edit their own showcase, instead of us just generating. So yeah, that's interesting. And how about you guys?
That's nice.
Yeah, would you guys want to have like a manual montage where you edit your own gaming clips and just like a mashup, mesh it up together, or you
Yeah,
want it
for
to be
sure.
easy? Yeah, you want it to
Yeah,
be
I mean,
easy.
I want the ability. Sometimes, some clip
Mhm.
is not, it's thrown in there. It's like, yeah, maybe I potatoed a little bit. I shot to the left of
Right.
them for, 4 seconds before I finally caught them. I might not put that clip in there, just because it was or I might save that and put that
Yeah.
in a separate clip of you know my aim might not be so great every given day. It's like, so it gives you some different avenues to where, when you already have that generated content, that you
Hmm.
can do a
Hmm.
little bit more with it. And so sometimes, just the context, I think, of that, um depending on what you're trying to show, can be, different.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so I always prefer. I mean, the automatic option's nice. I might go with, yeah, it's good enough. I'll run with it. But you know what? I got a little time this week, and I want to edit something funny this week. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna take these kills that were like, how bad is this guy that he didn't know I was shooting him for, 4 seconds before I killed
Yeah,
him. Or so yeah, that
it,
sounds like a good feature to me.
I
exactly. We're
think,
we're glad to hear that.
yeah, I think for me, I'm a guy that likes his cake and eat it and likes to eat it too. There are times, between full time job, family,
Hmm. Of course, yeah.
podcast, streaming, YouTube videos. Like there's sometimes where I just want, you know what, just handle it for me. But then there's times like, okay, handle it for me, but give me the ability to approve the publishing of it, right? Maybe I want to go through and see what the AI is actually generated, and then okay, maybe there's a better clip I can put in this section right here, and I can replace a clip, right? That's one
Yeah.
thing that I would like. But for me, for the most part, I just want it done because I've got enough on my plate with scheduling a podcast, researching
Yeah.
for the podcast, um, you know shooting my YouTube videos, editing my YouTube
Hmm.
videos, blogs, social media. Between Wild and myself, we're a two-man content creation crew, and then on my side with my YouTube channel and everything, I'm a one-man content creation crew. I'm a video editor. I'm the producer. I'm the scripter. Podcasting, all that good stuff.
Amazing.
So yeah, so I've got a lot on my hands. So where I can have things automated to where it's done and all I got to do is share it across my socials. That's perfectly fine with me. And then give me the
Hmm.
option to say, hey, review it. If it's good, click click render. It'll take 5 minutes to render, like you guys already do with the when you edit clips anyway. It takes that little bit of time to render it out, and then you're able to download it or share it directly from the dashboard.
Hmm.
So
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
that's one way that I would like to have it.
Yeah, and I think,
Right.
and it makes it so easy too. Like TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok is a big machine that wants to be fed constantly. And we talked Um, it's I don't know exactly when it was, but we made a
Hmm.
change there where we recognized that TikTok is huge.
Oh
It
yeah.
was this huge ball rolling, and it's like, and so a lot of our friends were, oh, I don't TikTok, that's for kids. I'm like, no, no, you need everyone's on TikTok, and
Everyone's
if
on
you want
TikTok.
to grow, or get some exposure, you gotta be there too,
That's
and
that's the
we,
place. Yeah.
we we've gotten
yeah,
we've gotten into it so much where we've on our website we've created a submit a clip section. You don't even have to
Hmm.
edit the clip. Just
yep,
send us the raw. Just send us the either the Twitch clip or the section within the Twitch VOD, or send us a screen recording or something. We'll do the editing on our side, and then we share it across our social media channels, both on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, because we're looking to get these streamers or these content creators or these gamers. We're trying to get their name out there just as much as we're trying to get
Hmm.
our name out there. So it's a mutual relationship, and this gives
Awesome.
Eclipse gives us the ability to go in, upload the clip to Eclipse, automatically set it to the parameters within the templates that you guys provide, and then export it out, and we're done in 5 or so minutes.
Yep.
So it makes it that quick to turn these things around. So if we started getting 20 submissions in a day, we could knock out 10 of those in an hour relatively
yeah.
easily, right? So
Yeah.
and get them all scheduled out and ready to go, because we're not just going to blast them out all at once, because that
Yep.
does no
Yep.
good. So it gives
Hmm.
it gives us an opportunity to and gives other users an opportunity to have their content discovered.
100%. Hmm.
So one thing I did notice in my dashboard is that there's a section for, y'all call it premium clips. But when you
Uh-huh.
click in there, there's some text there saying professionally edited. Let our professional editors create a montage for you. However, I haven't seen a way to be able to contact you guys about that yet. So I'm assuming this is a service that's going to be coming out in the near future. When can we expect this service to officially go live, and what would the cost be associated with that? And then would there be special pricing for premium users, to give them more incentive to go to that premium platform?
Yep, you're right. It's a new feature we'll be releasing soon. So, if you're a premium user, you'll be able to see that button. It's called Premium Edit. So that is correct. That it's professionally edited by our video editors, and for now, it's available for premium users only. So if you're not a premium user, you won't be able to see that button. But yeah, it allows you to just pick your preferences. In example, if you want short form content, then you go pick that one. If you want long form content, then you go pick that one. And then you can select your other preferences like fast cuts, captions, transitions, all those good stuff for your content for sure. And then you can also if you want memes or just sound alerts or all those good stuff, you can request to us and we'll do it. We'll edit that for you. So that's the thing. And the cost would be, see, we did another feedback for this. We're always asking
You
for
guys are
feedback
always
from our
asking for
users.
feedback. I get
Yeah,
at
that's
I
the
get at
thing.
least I get
Yeah.
at least one or two a month, and I'm always sending them in. I'm always sending them in, Jess. You know that, because you're the
Yep,
one
yep.
usually always sending them to me. So I,
You're
I I
always
send
there. Hmm.
I send them in. Again, the reason
Hmm.
why, guys, the reason why they ask for so much feedback, and the reason why I provide so much feedback is because
Hmm.
without the feedback, the platform can't grow to be what the users
Exactly.
want it to be. So
Exactly.
if you guys end up joining the platform and they ask you to provide that feedback, guys. It takes 5 minutes of your time, and it helps the platform, and it helps
Hmm.
it helps you in the long run, because they're going to start implementing things that you want, or
Hundred
that you
percent.
need. So
100%.
it's super important for that. And I'm sorry to interrupt
Yeah.
you, Jess. Go ahead as
No,
you
no,
were.
no. You're awesome. So we're very much relying on because that's why we're here. Like we're doing this for the community. So whatever they're asking, suggesting, or whatever they want is what will implement, what will improve. So since I asked feedback for the pricing and their preferences. So it was which do they prefer, like pay per clip or pay per package. So we have this bundle package. It's $30 per 5 clips or $5 per one clip. Oh, sorry, it was $28 for 5 clips. So we have that kind of pricing, and most of the result, they it's actually 50-50. So I think we're doing both from that feedback, and but I'm not sure, so we'll see.
Yeah, you just test it
We'll
and
see.
Yeah,
figure it
that
out.
sounds
It's like
that
A/B
sounds
testing, right? Standard marketing stuff.
Yeah, A/B testing, exactly, exactly. That's what
this
we'll do for sure.
sounds pretty reasonable. I mean, yeah.
You'd pay the same amount for somebody like on Fiverr or something like that, right? To basically
Yeah, yeah,
accomplish the same thing.
Yep.
But you're working with a more reputable brand rather than just some rando on Fiverr, not knowing the quality. So I look
Right.
forward to actually
exactly.
seeing how that's gonna come out.
Thank you, thank you.
So
It's gonna be out soon, next year probably.
so Jess, with that being said, what is Eclipse looking to achieve as we're closing out 2022? We're literally walking into 2023 next
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
weekend. What's Eclipse looking to achieve in 2023, and how's Eclipse looking to continue its growth momentum in 2023? Since you guys have been just really pushing and growing so hard
Yeah,
this year.
yeah. So a bit about Eclipse. I haven't told you guys this yet, but I'm telling it. So a little bit of Eclipse is that we're just a year. We're just a year now, but we're actually have been here for 2 years. But then the previous year, we were focusing on Asia market. So uh, we reach out to Asian streamers and see what they need. But then it didn't really work out somehow, and then we switched up our focus to the U.S. market, and that's where it all it all worked. It all worked. So right after Athena shutdown, that's where we found our spotlight, and that's where we um, constantly just creating features, improving ourselves, and listening to community for sure. So this year we were really focusing on the R&D. Like we want the best we want to give you guys the best service from the AI side, from the website speed, and just those all those improvements. So that's what we've been focusing this year, and that's also why we want to focus on getting lots and lots of users next year, and also premium users for sure, because we want that revenue, and that the retention rate for sure, because we really believe in retention. That's the key to a good business for long term. So yeah, those three main things are what we want for next year. That's why we'll be focusing on referral programs next year, partnerships, influencers, all those stuff we want for
So we
signups.
get to we get to be trendsetters. You guys
Oh
are hearing
yeah.
it kind of first. So jump on the
Hmm.
bandwagon. You could be a partner now too. If you're listening to the
Exactly.
podcast and you want to get
That's
in
it.
on the ground floor. I mean, what's more exciting than to build something with somebody that works for everybody? So
Exactly.
yeah,
You'll hear it first from a gaming moment. That's
Yeah,
it.
yep, for sure.
get it like get in now before the bar is set, where you have like your
Oh yeah.
Shrouds and your Dr. Disrespects and your Timmy Tenders and all those guys getting on the platform, pushing that level of expectation up to where hey, you're gonna need 10,000 10,000 or
Oh
100,000 YouTube subscribers, and 10,000 Twitch followers. Get in now on the ground floor while get in while the getting's good. That's you know
yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I've really been trying to focus in on Eclipse, is to help build out that influencer program or that
Yes.
partner program, and hopefully a gaming moment can be part of that, be on that ground floor of that, and we'll there's so much benefit to working with Eclipse, being on Eclipse, to help grow your content, streamline your content creation process, getting those Instagram reels or those YouTube shorts or the TikTok videos out there, because all it takes is one of those to go viral, and then 11.99 a
Hmm.
month for
Exactly.
one video that sends one video viral, and now you're now you become a partnered streamer on Twitch or a partner or and monetizing on YouTube because you've created such good content off of that. $11.99 a month is a no brainer in my mind
A viral
when it comes to
video
that.
on YouTube that gets millions of views, or you never know. I mean, that pays for forever. I mean, essentially forever. That could keep paying for itself time and time again. So, not bad. I actually just kind of like Eclipse because it's in the spirit of a gaming moment. Because
You're
that's
creating gaming
it's
moments.
gaming moments.
Gaming
I just
moments, exactly.
it's like that was where we're born out of. So it's
Mm-hmm. And that's why we started doing the submit Eclipse because we want to see your gaming moments. And guys, if you sign up for Eclipse, there's going to be a link in the podcast description. There's going to be a link in the video description of the YouTube episode here. If you guys sign up for Eclipse, send us your first gaming moment. Let us know how it was. We'll post it across. We'll amplify your reach for you as well with our
Ooh.
across ours. We'll tag Eclipse. Maybe Eclipse will be sweet enough to help amplify your reach across theirs.
if we can
We're talking.
We
get
We're
it,
will. We
if
will.
we
we
can
know.
get touch with their social media person, I don't know how we'll ever do that.
Exactly. I'll look
Obviously, that's
forward to
Jessica.
that.
So yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
so I mean,
Nice.
there's good potential here, guys. It's the best platform out there in my mind right now. You might have a different opinion, but for me, this has been the best platform. But now I'm going to ask you the hard question, Jess.
Ooh.
Are there
Okay.
any are there any new features being released soon that haven't officially been announced yet that you might be able to share with us and our audience?
Ooh, a new feature that hasn't been released yet. There are tons of things we want to roll out in our pipeline. W- I can only tell you guys that we're coming up with a referral program for sure, and that's what everyone has been anticipating. Interestingly, because I've gotten like lots and lots of DMs saying, "Do you guys have any partnership or referral programs?" Because they want to just get the words out about Eclipse,
Hmm.
but then they
Yep.
also want that incentive. And yeah, that's what we'll work on for sure next year.
Yeah, and
Right.
just so you guys know, and Jessica can back us up on this.
Hmm.
This whole podcast episode is not sponsored by Eclipse. This is us
It's not.
believing in the product and the platform and just really showing how it can really revolutionize the way your content creation process goes. You
Mm.
know, rather than spend, you might stream for 3 or 4 hours. You don't want to sit there and go through 3 or 4 hours of your VOD to try to pull out
Yeah,
2 to 3 minutes of viable content. Let the AI do that. That's what it's there for. Utilize it, take it, share it, amplify, grow. That's the biggest thing. So,
exactly.
um,
You stream weekly. That's
exactly,
Yep.
exactly.
you stream weekly.
Um, and then Jessica, you did mention that there's a
Hmm.
possibility for listeners of a gaming moment that they might have some incentive to go sign up for Eclipse.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yep. So who- uh, to the gaming moment audiences, if you guys are listening to this now, sign up real quick and let me know. Just tell Dagon your email, and I'll hook you guys up with 14 days of free trial premium plan.
Yeah.
Nice.
So in order to do that, guys, join the Discord. It's discord.agamingmoment.com. And then I'll set up a specific channel on there called Eclipse. Put in your
Okay.
you can at me, and then I'll DM you, and then you can send me your email that you use to sign up for Eclipse. I'll send that over to Jess, and she'll get you
Mm-hmm.
hooked up with a 14-day free trial of the premium
Woo!
membership. Once that
Super nice.
the good thing is, guys, is once that membership does expire, if you decide not to renew, which we really hope you do, we don't get anything off of it. Just put that out there. We don't, like I said, there's no partnership, there's no referral program set up right now.
Not
It's
yet. Not yet.
yeah, not yet. But this is it is worth it, especially if you're impatient like me and want your videos transcoded immediately.
Yep.
Um, but if you guys decide not to renew, you still have full access to the platform. It's just your VODs are done in 720p. It doesn't process till about an hour after you stop or after they actually ingest your VOD. And then there's a few other minor miscellaneous things. I've been using the free tier for quite a while now. It doesn't it's I'm still able to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish with it. But as they start releasing more stuff, they're gonna start, putting some of those really great new things like the professionally edited videos behind the membership paywall. So
Oh yeah.
if you want access to that custom edited clips, you got to be a premium member, guys. So be sure you sign up for it. And it's really, I can't say enough about this platform if I'm being honest. So we've done a blog about it. We just released a blog about it a few days ago called Eclipse GG's AI clip generation, the perfect solution for streamers short form content. Really great read, guys. I put out my YouTube video with my review on eclipse.gg. Again, you can find that at youtube dot or not youtube dot a gaming moment. That's this one. At youtube.com/dagan07. It's the newest video on the channel. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram so you can engage with us, as well as find out when we're streaming the podcast and get a first listen before it goes out across all of your favorite podcasting platforms. So there's all the social plugs.
There you go.
um, so I picked up a tweet from Eclipse, and I just want to plug
Mhm.
this one more time, guys. They have a Christmas contest going on again. First place gets a Beacon Mix Create. Second place gets an Elgato face cam, and third place gets the OG Stream Deck. And the person with the most liked clips win. And you got to participate. You have to create your clips on Eclipse. Man, that was almost hard to say. You have to create your clips on Eclipse using the designated templates. They have it clearly labeled which ones work for the clip
Clip
contest.
contest. Mhm.
And it's good all the way to December 26th, guys. It was originally December 24th. It's
But we
good till
extended.
this. Yeah, it got extended. Super stoked about that because I need like 7 more clips to even try to have a chance at it.
Ooh.
If I'm being if I'm being honest, because I would really like that. I'd really like the Beacon Mix Create. I think that's the either that or the Stream Deck Original. One first or third. I don't need Elgato Facecam. I can live without that. But the Beacon Mix Create, I think Wild can attest that I could use a good audio interface. I don't have one right now, so
Yeah.
I can get rid of the software audio interface and go with the hardware one. Um,
So I
but
Oh,
did
another thing.
I did retweet that. So if you guys are, of course, you
Thank
guys are
you.
all following our
mhm.
Twitter, so you can see that. Go give Eclipse a follow on Twitter.
Yeah,
You
give him
know,
a follow on Twitter, Eclipse_GG. That's EKLIPSE
Yep,
underscore GG. Follow him on Instagram. It's Eclipse_highlights on
that's true.
Instagram. And and then
TikTok.
they have it on TikTok. They have YouTube. They're everywhere, man.
We're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Trying
Um,
our best. Sorry. Another thing about the clip contest is that we're doing a
oh,
lucky draw for the third win. Yeah, so it's not it's about likes, but it's also about luck. So that matters. Luck matters.
I'm
So
Irish, so
there
okay,
you
that
go.
might help.
all right.
Yeah, see, exactly. That's it.
So so we'll get a little personal here. Let's step away from
Hmm.
the professional side here. So reflecting on the year, and this question goes for everybody here. Reflecting on the year, what is one thing you accomplished this year that you're super proud of?
Oh,
All right, I'll
okay.
go
You
ahead.
go for it.
You want to go ahead.
No, well, okay. So one thing I personally accomplished this year and I'm super proud of is that okay, I'm actually I I I just graduated last year's, right? And
Congrats.
this thank you. And this is actually my second job. So I've been working in Eclipse for 8 months. It's only been 8 months for me. But yeah, Eclipse is growing very much. But I'm also growing so much because of that. And then uh, I got a raise. how do you say it?
Yeah,
Um,
raise
I'm getting
promotion.
raised. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's something I'm really proud of, like an personal achievement to me.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps me going and what just motivates me daily.
It's it's a testament to show that it's a testament and gratitude to show how hard that you're working and what you're putting into the company and the organization as a whole, that they see value in you
Yeah.
in that, and that's something to be super proud of. Super
Like
stoked for you.
like anyone that does social media to any level can understand how much work it is. You
Oh,
wouldn't
Oh yeah.
think it. You on the surface, I'm guilty. Like I never thought it was big deal. Send a tweet out, whatever. It's a ton of work. It's a ton of work, and then you got it, and you reply and stuff. But it's fun. It's fun. So
It's fun.
it's. I guess
Exactly.
it's more time consuming. It's than it is work. It's it is. It's a fun challenge. But yeah, then you stack all your other responsibilities on that. Sounds like you're doing a good job, and it's a well earned
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
promotion.
super grateful. Super grateful.
Yeah.
so how about you, Wild?
I, my accomplishments are measured differently. You know, like this year for me, um, my boat's been sitting in my garage for far too long, and it's one of those things that it's just always taking a back burner, and it's not like any worse off for wear sitting in my garage. It's
Mhm.
protected, and I just made the goal this year to just get it done and get my boat fixed, and it was like $300 to get the water pump fixed. I just need a water pump. It's a big, beautiful boat, and definitely going to be putting out some content there, just going out fishing and having some fun. But
Sounds
it was a big undertaking because I had to clean my garage, and like COVID times, like everything got thrown out in the garage and just forgotten about.
yeah.
And we made an effort to just go through everything in the garage, and it was like we kind of took it like a little piece each day, and I'm proud that we took you know 60 days or 90 days or whatever it was, and just did a little piece each day, and it's like we accomplished this great project, and I'm pretty proud of that, and I got my nice boat to go back out
Exciting.
on the lakes on and stuff like that, and it's just you
Very
know
much exciting.
it just shows you that when you get a big project like that, you can just break it up into little pieces and get it done. So little clips.
Very dope. Um,
Jay, how about you?
so I guess for me, it was actually transitioning to a new part of my career this year. Like, I've spent the last 10 or 12 years being just a front end web developer, working in the cybersecurity industry. And this year, I took the plunge into a different part of my career, which is now I'm doing A B testing and conversion rate optimization and working more on the marketing side of everything than just the development side, the engineering side. So I'm able to take what I've learned as a front end engineer and apply that to the conversion rate optimization and A/B testing. I'm able to do really extensive, really complicated A/B tests because I'm able
Mhm.
to write scripts, a bunch of JavaScript for some of these A/B tests and send data and pull data from different data sources and be like, okay, let's see what would it look like if we pulled data from our documentation site, or we pulled data from our support portal site and placed it here. How does that resonate with our guests, or different things like that. So it's been
Mhm.
really fun trying to figure out like the psychology of on the marketing side of
Yeah.
things. And I've had a lot of fun doing that, and it was super scary because it's out of my wheelhouse kinda, because it's still development work. But I'm not judged on functionality. I'm judged on what are the results of the tests. Are we seeing an increase
Mhm.
in conversions and stuff like that? Not trying to get too much
Yeah.
into the marketing speak, but you know, uh, am I driving more pipeline? Am I killing the pipeline with some of these tests? Things like that. So that's been my biggest thing, is kind of a minor career change this year was really interesting.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Nice.
So Wild, with the new year quickly approaching and this likely being the last episode of 2022, people usually set personal goals they want to achieve in the new year. What are 3 things that you want to
Oh
achieve
no.
personally
Oh
Boy,
no.
in
just
2023?
throw
Oh
me
no.
right in the fire. I wasn't prepared for this question. I got a couple like, um, more so just of when I take projects on. I'm gonna take more projects on this year, and I'm just gonna whittle away with them like I did with my boat, and
Hmm.
so that I'm gonna keep doing that,
Grinding.
like grinding, and then I have to get I'd like to get out more fishing this year. Get the kids out fishing with me some. So that's a big goal. And then just I think I do have a content creation goal, and I need to do more short form content creation, and I just part of that's just making the time for it. But we've been really busy, and but if I don't prioritize my time for that, then I'll always put it aside. So part of that is just prioritizing my time better this year to achieve a select few goals.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my path for this next year.
How about you, Jess?
Awesome. Exactly. Exactly the same as Wild. Just kidding. So for next year, just keep. I want to keep grinding, obviously, and then I don't know. I think I like looking at streamers like they're on their gears like headphones and then their gaming chairs. I feel like I
Yep.
want to be one as well. Like do I just go stream? Do I just play games now? I'm not sure, but I think that's something I want to try out maybe. And then I also just want to focus more on self growth. um, I think that's very much important.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's me.
Nice. Well,
So
if you need any streaming help or setup, just let us know.
yeah,
We'll
we
get you.
Exactly.
We'll get you set up.
Nice,
I, I
nice.
I I think we have a kit coming out, a kit.co coming out that's gonna have a bunch of streamer gear on there that'll or gaming gear, and then we have one already that streamer gear that you can take a look at, and then if you have questions about it, just reach out to
Ooh.
us.
Yeah.
All
Um,
right.
so I think
Oh,
for myself, this past year was a year of health and wellness for me. So I had surgery done basically about a year ago, weight reduction surgery. So now I'm down about 120 pounds over the last year. So now I'm going into the wealth portion. So there's health and then there's wealth portion. So this next year is really going to be about like paying down bills and just getting ready because we want to move in. My oldest son is going to be graduating high school next year, so we want to move into
Oh.
a bigger house because the house that we have is pretty small. So we want to move into a bigger house, but that's going to require changing the way we do our finances. So it's going to be looking at doing our finances differently, charging things a little bit differently, managing our money a little bit differently. So that's one thing. Um, the second thing is just becoming a better content creator. So like I'm super guilty of this. I don't have any intentionality when I go live for a stream. Like I don't post on social media saying, "Hey, I'm going live." I don't post anything saying, "Hey, I'm going to be playing this." I don't plan anything when it comes to my live streaming content. So I want to be more intentional with my live streaming content to really try to grow it. I've been streaming for 5 years and I still don't have that many concurrent viewers. It's mainly just when I play PUBG and it's our community that comes in and watches. So I want to be able to expand
yep.
past that and really
Mhm.
grow. And the excuse me. And the third thing is still along the lines of content creation. I want to be more consistent with my YouTube videos. So last year I had this same thing, but I was trying to be ambitious and put out like one video a week, and I didn't realize how difficult it is to script, to shoot, to edit, and just be a one
Yeah.
man production team. It's very difficult. So I'm going to scale that back to like 2 videos a month because we also we want to try to do more videos for a gaming moment. We have videos that we call gist videos, GIST, and that stands for gaming information streaming and technology. So
And they're
we I
just
did
little video
yeah,
pieces.
little videos. So
Mm.
for instance today I went live on the channel talking about Chat GPT and how it can
Ooh.
help how it can help content creators streamline their content creation with by coming up with different using it to come up with different like content creation ideas,
Yep. Yep.
like content topics, blogs, things like that. Um, even going so far as to create YouTube scripts based on
Mhm.
different things. So I did a whole video on that earlier today. You guys can check that out on the channel here at A Gaming Moment on the YouTube channel and see it there. We talked about it last week in our podcast where we said basically, you know, if you're using it, if you put crap into it, so if you're not being concise or if you're not being specific on what you're looking for, you're not going to get anything great in return. So
Mhm.
there's a way that you need to be able to use that. So now that I have that tool, I'm going to really try to use that to amplify both
Yeah.
a gaming moments content. So for the blog and for our gist videos, and then for my own personal stuff as well. So just more growth as a content creator,
Mhm.
and
Exactly.
hopefully be able to start making income, like, you know, hopefully get monetized in on YouTube. I'd really love to get monetized on YouTube this next year.
Yeah.
um I'd love get partnerships with for a gaming moment, you know, whether it's referral partnerships or actual partnerships with companies. You know, that's kind of our next big goal here with A Gaming Moment as we grow the podcast and really try to find new ways to reach audiences and do more collaborations like this
Mhm.
episode here. We had a couple really good ones this year where we talked about VR and how VR is changing the landscape of
Ooh.
gaming. And I think this could be an opportunity for Eclipse to look into supporting different VR games, because there's a lot of really good VR content with like Beat Saber. Wild
Mm.
just talked about a new horror game that came out on VR. We both
Yeah,
own
that's right.
Oculus Quests, so I think that that's something that could really start making Eclipse pull away from the rest of the competition with VR support.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah.
Small.
So,
It's a small market though. That's the tough part of it.
mhm. But yeah, in a
But
nutshell,
there are
those are my
some
three.
big games that are worth it. So and
Gotcha.
then well, one more question. This week, is there a piece of gaming, streaming, or content creation equipment you're hoping to get for Christmas?
Um.
I hear Jessica wants the full streaming kit now.
She wants a full streaming kit.
Uh,
She wants the chair and
Yeah,
the fancy headphones.
yeah,
that's it. That's it. I'm gonna start with maybe like a gaming chair. I think they look so comfy and like they look so cool. I just like the way it looks.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
can be a
it.
bit
That's a
overrated.
good.
You gotta
Oh,
have you gotta pick the right one.
I,
Uh,
I'd say get it if you can get a chance to sit in it, or get
uh,
a recommendation, because some of them are a little bit weird. But I have an
he's
actual office chair,
he's gonna
but
tell you
it's
get
a
a Herman Miller. He's gonna tell you get a Herman Miller.
my I have an actual office chair, and I
okay.
think they're like $1,500 US, brand new, and they're
Ooh,
super expensive, but it's so nice. But I bought mine used, so you can find them used, and they're much cheaper used. So that's the way I went, and I love it. So for me, that's a great
awesome.
chair. But Dagon, any gear you're looking for Santa? Have you been a good boy this year?
I've been a good boy, but I don't think I'm gonna get what I want. I would love to get, like I said, a Beacon Mix Create or
Okay.
an audio interface to really boost not just my stream, but for the podcast. It's a multiple use kind of tool for me. So,
Yeah,
you know, a Beacon Mix Create or the I'd even go with the new Stream Deck. The new Stream Deck Plus is really nice. Um, but either that or like a Go XLR Mini, one of those two.
yeah.
I'd really love one of those two things. I know I'm not getting it, but I just want to put that out there. You know, if you guys want to send it to
Yeah.
me, I got a PO box. You guys can check it out.
That's
And then
nice.
for me, I really there's only a couple things I want this year. I need a camera. I need a good camera. I don't know
Get
if
off those
I'm gonna
Logitechs.
go. Yeah, I'd like a nice camera. I'd like a GoPro, or something that I can use a Wi-Fi camera for a multiple source. So I'd like to add two cameras to my repertoire next year. Um,
I hear
a
Eclipse is
nice,
giving. I hear Eclipse is giving
a real
away an
nice,
Elgato face cam.
yeah.
We are. We
Um,
are.
so
Got to submit
yeah,
those clips
those are
though.
nice. So, yeah, for me that's about it. Other than that, my wife just she's been on my case. Even asked me again today. I'm like, oh, I'm really good. I'm really happy with my setup, and I don't think I need much. So
There you go.
Nice.
So, guys, be sure to follow us as we love to engage with our community. Also, be sure to follow Eclipse.gg across all their social channels. Twitter is Eclipse_GG, and on Instagram is Eclipse_highlights. And then I believe on TikTok it's just EclipseGG, right?
That's it. That's right.
Yeah. So links to all of their good stuff will be in the episode description as well as at the YouTube description down below. And that's going to be it for this episode, guys. We really appreciate Jessica coming on. Big shout out. Thank you for making the time to come onto the podcast. Hope you had fun.
Thank you for having me.
Hope it wasn't too scary. Um, really enjoy. Like I said, I can't say it enough. I really enjoyed the platform. I know our listeners. I know you guys will too. Um, Happy New Year to you guys. This is probably going to be our last episode. Happy 50th
Oh,
50th episode, Wild. It's been a
yep,
heck of a ride. We got 500 more episodes coming at least.
yep,
Consider our Patreon to support the podcast, and also by going to merch.agamingmoment.com and picking up some of that timeless classic merch. And if you've made it this far in the podcast, now's the best time to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next
right now.
episode. And until next time, guys, keep grinding.
Keep grinding.
yep.
Thank you guys for having me.